Alright guys, so flooring day. We're gonna install the flooring today at the house. Well, not today, but we're gonna start the flooring. It's gonna be probably a couple days. I repaired the floor, I patched it, then I leveled the areas that were not level. But that's drying, so I can't do anything over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start over here on this end. Everything's level on this end. All the concrete's good on this end. We swept, we picked up trash, we removed any nails, and we are ready for our underlayment. So we're using this Sentinel premium underlayment. Yeah, sound reduction, moisture protection, it cushions, antimicrobial built-in tape for the seams, and it says it levels imperfections. I don't know about that, but we're gonna start back here. And we're gonna go ahead and lay this out and get it going. Let's get into it. So this is gonna face up, and then it says to install it opposite direction of the way that you're installing the flooring. So our flooring is gonna go this way so that it all looks like it's going this way. So we're gonna lay our underlayment. It's gonna go this way, the long way. So unfortunately I have all the flooring over here. So I'm gonna run 2 rolls to here, and then I'm gonna start moving some of this out of the way. A lot of work, but yeah. All right guys, we are back today. This back room, we floated, we repaired some areas on the floor, and it still has a couple little areas that are still kind of moist, so we're gonna let it dry until at least the 24 hours. It's been about, I think, 16. So we're gonna go ahead and finish putting all the underlayment down on this end of the house.
Alright guys, and so next we started to pull off the paper off of the little glue strip that holds the underlayment together, and I started putting the underlayment on it, trying to flatten it out, and I kept getting these bulges. Couldn't quite get it to lay flat. It was really long runs, so I figured maybe that had something to do with it. I tried to put weight on it and hold it while I did the rest, and started at one end, and I just couldn't figure it out. I don't know why it just wasn't clicking with me, and here I'm just standing reconsidering my line of work and wondering what's going on.
As God is my witness, I will quit if this is not fixed.
This has got to be the worst underlayment experience I've ever had in my life. I've installed a couple floors, guys. Maybe it's just the length of the runs, and because I did it myself, I should have had a helper, but all my guys are busy, so just the length and that. I don't think it's the product itself, because the product is fine, but just the length of the runs. I think they're like 25 feet long, so trying to get that straight by myself was a pain. I did the first 2. This second piece I cut it, just did the first room length, and I went and got some underlayment tape. And yeah, so I did the dining room, the living room area, into the kitchen.
2 seconds later.
All right before I'm gonna start, I figured out what I messed up. All right, so I pulled the little tape off the strip, and then I glued the actual the actual underlayment onto that strip, and I was kind of confused by these thick lines right here. I didn't know, and then right now when I started messing with that first line, I realized that white piece actually comes up and folds over. So that's why I had so much trouble with the underlayment.
Are you serious?
So now I gotta fix all this, guys. God dang it. All right, wish me luck.
We go forever now. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a trendsetter, yeah. You wish that you could do better, no. No, you won't let her, no. We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. I know that I can do better. I'm so in love with the chatter. I'm so in love with my little boo. It was written like a letter. Think I was born with the juice. Think I was born with the sauce. Think I was born to look crazy. Then I turned out to a boss. Gotta go and get it. I keep running.
Alright, and then here I am just adding a piece of scrap wood. I had some 1x4 pieces left over, and I'm marking where my transition is going to be. I'm going to have a marble transition here. It's about 6 inches thick, and it's going to split the 2 rooms. The instructions on the flooring were that you couldn't have a run that was more than 25 feet long, so we decided to install this marble transition right here. And this is just a temporary, so I know where the transition will be later once we install all the flooring.
All right, guys, so just put some screws in there to hold this. Again, this is temporary. I really just care about this line so that I can come in with my wood, and then I'll probably have to put some underlayment right here, but that way I can bump my wood right up to this, and I know exactly where my marble transition is going to come into play. So now that we got that set up, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, 5 hours later, we figured out the flooring. That was on me, guys. I just wasn't understanding the instructions. We've got everything laid out. We've got some pieces already laid out. All our underlayment everywhere taped up. So it does come with the sticky on these pieces, since I had already had to remove the sticky, and a couple times the little sticky strip was already kind of gone. So I picked up this tape. This is for underlayment for flooring. Picked this up and put it all along the edges, and then I just use it anywhere where I cut these little awkward areas. You know, not all rooms are straight, so you make some cuts sometimes. And this is just the vapor barrier tape. And we've got the kitchen ready to go. We're gonna start over there, over here, and we're gonna work our way all the way across here that way. So we probably won't get that much done tonight. It's already like 4 o'clock, but at least we're gonna start, so that's a win.